Hey guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So what we're gonna do today is a 25-minute yoga strong where we're just gonna be working on a lot of those lengthening movements to get some mobility and some strength in those longer movements. So I have really light weights. I have my 3 and my 5-pound dumbbells. You might even be able to do this without any weights if you need to, because it's just gonna have those long movements. You're gonna have a lot of body weight to just have strength through that. Don't forget your sweat towel, your drink, and your great attitude, and let's get this thing rocking. Okay, so hopefully you had a chance to grab your weights and your sweat towel, and so let's get warmed up. We're gonna start with a lunge forward and glide those arms right up overhead, and then we're gonna come down and straighten that knee. And we're gonna glide up overhead and straighten those knees. Just kind of going back and forth. A little bit of mobility in our hip flexor and our hamstring, opening up that shoulder and that chest. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna come down and stay in that lunge position, and we're gonna rotate right over that knee and back. Just nice, good spinal twist. Getting that all moving this morning. 2 more, twist, and then drive that elbow in. Last one, twist. Drive that elbow in, and then we're gonna rotate to the other side. We're gonna go up into that nicer lunge position and then straighten that front knee. A shorter workout, a little shorter warm up. We're making sure we're at least getting some of that mobility and that gliding that we're gonna do. We've got 2 more coming up and then straighten that knee. Last one, up and then straighten that knee. And then come into that lunge position and rotate right over that knee and then drive that elbow in. Nice, good trunk rotation, starting to open up that hip. We've got 2 more. Rotating over, driving that in, rotating over, driving that in. We're gonna go right here into quadruped, and we're gonna keep those arms, elbows straight, and we're gonna sink those shoulder blades in, really making sure we get nice, good input into those shoulders and getting that mobility in that scap. We've got 2 more. Last one, and we're gonna go right here into plank and pike. Into that downward dog, pushing those heels down, push down and back. Getting input in those shoulders and still working those hips. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're gonna take a wide step, and we're gonna go right here into nice, good, coming down, getting that inner thigh. Oh yeah. We've got 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna come on up and we're gonna open up and close right here. Nice big wide open chest. A little bit of a bounce in there, get a little bit of a squat. 2 more. Last one. And then we're gonna go throw that arm right over here and get a nice good lateral. Oh, that feels good. 2 more. Last one, and we're going to the other side. So we're gonna work for 45 seconds today, and we're gonna do twice through an exercise before moving on. Really kind of having that longer time. Last one, and then right here, we're gonna do a nice good trunk rotation. Oh, feels good. We've got 2 more. Last one, and then we're just gonna throw those arms right overhead before I show you what we're gonna do first. Last one. Okay, so we're gonna come down and we're gonna do a nice good push up into downward dog. Okay, so now if you need to, you're gonna go right here on the knees and then push the downward dog. Okay, so you can go right on your knees as long as you have your chest and your torso and your thighs moving down at the same time and coming back up. Your head doesn't jet out, your chest doesn't hit first. So we don't want anything hitting first. We want them all going down at the same time and all coming back. Okay, so I want you to get in position. We're gonna get now on your knees or on your toes, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going down and then pushing back into that downward dog. Okay, working those shoulders a little bit. Also getting a little bit more mobility as we start warming up a little bit. Nice solid push up, pushing down. Really stretch those heels and those calves and those hamstrings. Oh, that feels good, right? You're halfway there. Nice and controlled. Yeah. Woo. Working that chest. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, we got one more of those. Kind of nice to start just with that body weight. Get that mobility just a little bit more. Okay, let's get in position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We're going down and we're pushing out. Nice and controlled. Warming up that chest. We're gonna go work those legs a little bit more after this. Nice and controlled. Down and up. Halfway there. We're gonna do a chair pose next. So a little bit of some trunk twists in there. So kind of think, can I do weights on a chair pose? That real narrow squat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Walk that on up. Okay, so the next activity we're gonna do is a chair pose. Your feet are gonna be real close together. We're gonna sit back like a squat and drive those arms overhead. We're gonna hold that for just a little bit. Then we're gonna end up doing a little bit of a twist in that and spinal twist. So I want you to think through what weight you can do that with. Now, you may not be able to do any weight. It's okay if you can just do body weight. But that's the kind of idea we're gonna look. And then we'll twist to the other side on the second round, okay? So I'm just gonna grab my 3 so I can keep that nice, good, solid position on those shoulders. So let's get in position. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna sit back, drive those arms up like someone could sit in you. You're a nice, good chair. We're just gonna hold that position. Keep breathing. Okay, we really want nice, good, long movements, nice, deep breaths. If you need to, drop the arms, but then come right back up. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna rotate down, we're gonna touch down, and we're gonna twist. Now, some of you may not have that mobility. I want you to try the best you can though. Again, drop the weights if you need to, but really get that nice good trunk mobility, some strength in there. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Oh yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so just gonna come down and back up. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're sitting down, drive those arms up, right up overhead. Yeah, it's challenging because we've got those narrow support. And we've got the arms overhead, really asking a lot of our mobility, a lot of stability to hold this position. And we're gonna go down, and we're gonna twist. Looking on up. Okay, so I've got my arm right over my knee. I'm twisting that trunk, holding that position the best I can. Oh yeah. Here we go, 10 more seconds, hang in there. And then we're gonna come right back up. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Okay, so the next activity is we're going to do an airplane mode. We're gonna come out with our arms. We're gonna lift back, nice good airplane. And then we're gonna drive that knee in and back out. Okay, so if you can, that's what you're gonna try to do. Now, I know not all of you are gonna be able to do that. Do the best of your ability. Maybe you can come in and touch that toe and lift back out. The idea is to get a nice good airplane position back there. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. So you're coming out. That may be all you can do is balance right there. If you want to add resistance, you're gonna move that knee, challenge that balance system. Now you may need to drop those weights because it's a long lever arm, lots of stability in there. Okay, you're moving slowly, that knee in and out, challenging the balance system. Keep breathing. Come on, those long movements. You're halfway there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drop my weight for my last little bit just so I keep that nice solid balance. Driving in and out. Come on, you got this. Stay steady or just keep that airplane position. That's challenging enough. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, same thing. I said we're gonna do the other leg. Oh yeah. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna hinge down, have that nice, good balanced position, arms out in front, and then when you're ready, you're gonna drive that elbow in, that knee. I promise you, I know my anatomy. Drive that knee in and back out. Nice and controlled. I had to drop my weight so I could keep the nice, good control. So that's okay. Just know where you're at. That's why I had different size weights and different activities, what I can do. And as I get fatigued, I need to pay attention to that body. These long lever arms are hard. We got 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, we're gonna go down. We're gonna do a downward dog again. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna drive it into plank. We're gonna drive our knee into that elbow to the same side and then knee into the opposite side. The key is not to be fast. This is just a lift and a slow drive and drive. That slow, controlled, really working that core and those arms. So let's get in position. We're gonna do the same side the whole time. 3, 2, 1. Down dog. Lift that leg up. Drive that knee into the same side, and then into the opposite side, and then lift up. Nice and controlled. Should feel those abs working in. Making sure you're coming that weight nicely over those shoulders. Driving that knee in. Now, I'm not a yoga instructor, but it's so good to work in these different movements, and it's hard on you. These are challenging for me, but I know I need to get it done. I know I need these for my body, so I'm pushing myself. Keep working with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, same thing, other side. Oh yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pushing that downward dog. Lift that leg up. We got same side, and drive the opposite side, and then back into the lift. Control it. Nice and slow. None of the movements we're really doing today are fast. This one is all nice, slow and controlled. Halfway there, come on. Pointing that toe, driving that knee, 10 more seconds. Into the same side and the opposite side. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take the weight and we're gonna drive in. Woo! We're gonna drive into that opposite side with that knee, and then the same side or opposite side with the knee straight. So drive that elbow into the knee, and then touch that elbow and that hand to that foot. I promise you, I'll get my anatomy today. So this is where I can use a little bit heavier weight, but kind of grab what you can. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Drive that elbow into that knee, and then you're gonna straighten that leg and touch that hand to that foot. Lots of balance, lots of core stability, kind of crunching in. Drive it to the opposite side, and then lift. If you can, don't let that leg touch down. I am not touching down to the best of my ability. Now I may need to touch down just to ground myself for a minute. But I'm working on that balance. A lot of balance today, challenging that core, getting that all to coordinate. Reduces a lot of energy when we learn to coordinate that core in these activities. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Okay, same thing on the other side. Ooh, yeah. Challenge, challenge, challenge accepted. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Opposite arm, knee, and then that toe and that hand. Now, I'm not as great on this balance side, I'm realizing. So I gotta stay focused. Oh, yeah. Keep it up. You got this. Come on, you're doing great. Opposite side. And then kicking out. Oh yeah, halfway there. Okay, 15 more seconds. Hang in there. You're doing great. The shoulders are working. The trunk is working. Oh yeah. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh goodness. Okay, the next activity, we're gonna do a lateral lunge. We're gonna come to the side. Now, I'm gonna have my arms up. I'm gonna come out to the side, out in front. Touch down, drive it back. And as I come up, I'm gonna do a nice little lateral lift. Come down, touch, come up, and out. Okay, so we're gonna use those shoulders all the way down, challenging that balance system. Okay, we're gonna go to the same side whole time. Are you ready? Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. So I'm stepping out, touching down, out, in, and then up. Ooh, yeah. Sitting right on that heel, pushing off, keeping that foot flexed, that knee straight as I lift for that abduction. Really working that trunk with those arms coming down, lifting up, all the way up and lift. Come on, 15 more seconds. Really long lever arms. Oh yeah. Nice and controlled. Looking at that balance. You notice we're not moving fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, you got it. Other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sit down, touch down, lift on up, and out. Nice and controlled. Nice good lift, and down. Oh yeah, come on, you got this. Sitting down on that heel, lifting through, and up. 15 more seconds. Hang in there, you're doing awesome. Down, right there, and up. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Yes, challenging. Okay, next activity is we're gonna have our arms up. We're gonna step down. We're gonna go into that warrior. We're gonna come down and touch, and then we're gonna come back up and right here. Okay, so we're gonna be in slow motion, really holding those positions. So kind of think through that weight. I'm gonna drop down my 3 so I can maintain that the whole time. We're gonna start kind of almost in that chair pose. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So lift up into that chair. We're gonna step back and move into that warrior. That hands out, holding that position. That nice long lever arm, holding that. Oh yeah, working the shoulders, sitting lower. Can you get a little bit lower? Right over that front heel. And now we're gonna lift, sit down, touch that side, and lift up in that trunk rotation. Now, as you get more, you're gonna deepen that up. Holding that position. Come on, hold it. Hold it. Oh yeah. You can feel that hip opening up. Okay, then we're gonna come back into that warrior. Hold that position. And then here we go. 3, 2, 1, up in that chair and rest. Oh yeah, we gotta do the other side. Woo, that was challenging. Here we go, into chair position. 3, 2, 1, sitting down in that chair, stepping back into that warrior. Woo. Okay, so can you sit down a little bit deeper onto that front heel? Get that hip opening up, holding those long lever arms. Oh yeah, baby, woo. Feeling that burn in those shoulders. And then we're gonna come down and rotate. Really pushing that elbow on that knee, opening up that hip. Feeling good, feeling good. You're doing great. Hold on that position. And then come right back up into that warrior. Hold that position, and then we're gonna step up here in a chair. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I was not graceful on that one, but I was working it. Okay, next activity is we're gonna do a plie. We're gonna have our feet facing diagonal, kind of like 45-degree angle. kind of in that wider position. We're gonna come down and we're gonna pulse. And we're gonna try to just pulse with one foot up, then we're gonna do the other foot, and then we're gonna do both, okay? So we're gonna kind of go back and forth. So get in that position. I'm gonna add my heavier weights, and here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're coming down and pulsing right here. And now we're just gonna lift that right side up and keep that right heel up and pulse. Oh yeah. Come on, let that burn, let that burn, let that burn. Ooh, keep that trunk up. And now put that down and do the left side. Let that burn. Come on, let it pulse. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Okay, and we're gonna go up to both. Now, if you can't do both, you're gonna switch back and forth. But you can keep that trunk upright. Come on, you got this. 10 more seconds. Oh yeah, let that shake and burn. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh yeah, we've got one more of those. Shake that out. And let's get back into position. Are you ready? Roll those shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sit down and we're pulsing right here. Keep breathing. Okay, so now we're gonna go up on that left side. Oh, let that burn. Oh yeah, come on, you got this. Okay, we're gonna set that down and we're going to the other side. Oh, my legs are burning. Whew. Now the good news is we have one more activity after this. But I do have another activity after this. If you wanna do another workout, I'm gonna do another 20-minute full body hit to add that in there. And now we're going up on both. Come on, finish out, 10 more seconds. Oh, let that shake, let that shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're gonna go down on our back for our last one. Okay, we're gonna have our feet up. Whew, no, sorry. We're gonna have our feet down. You're gonna drive that knee up and touch that ankle. You're gonna have your arms up overhead. You're gonna circle them around and touch that knee. If you wanna make it harder, you're gonna do both legs and down. So you're gonna crunch those legs in as you grab those ankles and back around. Nice big arm circles. This is it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. You're driving both or one at a time, wherever you're at. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can add weight. I'm not quite there yet. I just know myself, not there yet. I want to make sure I have a strong core, coordinating that, making sure there's really good movement. Okay, so you're drawing those knees in, touching those ankles, and then driving back, touching your hands overhead as you come back to the ground. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. You're doing great. If you need to, if you started with both, you may need to go down to 1 as you get tired. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this is it. Last one of these before we have a cool down. Woo, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Driving it in and driving it back. Nice work. Coming back, touching all the way in, and back out. Working all those abdominal muscles to drive that in and rotate that around. Come on, you got this. 20 more seconds. Again, if you want to do a workout that has a little bit more heart rate kicking in, I do have a 20-minute that's gonna kick in after this. If you want to stay and add to your workout today, or come back at another day and do that. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh, my favorite word. Okay, let's go right here into child's pose. Stretch that out. Oh, that feels good. And then we're gonna come up, drop those hips, drop those shoulders, look on up, stretch those abs, work those a lot. And then we're gonna go into downward dog. Push those heels down, push that shoulder. Oh yeah. We're gonna lift that left leg up, and we're gonna drive it between our hands, hold that position and rotate right over it. Get that nice good trunk twist. And then we're gonna straighten that front knee. Make sure we get those hamstrings. And then we're gonna come back into downward dog. We're gonna lift that right leg up, And then we're gonna drive that in between our hands and hold that position and rotate over that knee. Oh, that feels good. And then we're gonna come down and straighten that knee to the best of our ability. And then we're gonna drive that back. And we're gonna take that right side, left side, and pigeon in. Get a little bit of that hip more opened up. Really, really good to open up our hips. Really important for our back stability. Keep breathing. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Come on in and bring that knee right in. Pigeon through. If you need to, you can go down just a little bit deeper. And hold that position. And then come back into that downward dog. Walk that on up, all the way up. And give yourself a high five for rocking that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel below so you can see new workouts every weekday morning. Also, you can see the next workout that we're doing at 20-minute full body hit. I'd love for you to join me. Have a great day.